you did. No, not really, isn't it? No. Welcome to the Spectrum Gatekeeper. You know who I am. I don't need to do it, and I refuse to do it. This is a serious gaming channel. I'm not going to do it. This isn't Sesame Street, and I'm not Count Dracula. For I am the Spectrum Gatekeeper. What I will say to you is this. May the 4th be with you. Isn't it? Look at the date. You're a bit late, brother. Not really. For as you can tell by my dulcet, exotic tones, I am indeed Jamaican. Yeah, and us Jamaican, us Jamaicans, there's more than one Jamaican. Us Jamaicans, we tend to chill out. So my version of May the 4th is a little bit later. So May the 4th be with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit late, Jamaican style. Shut up. Oh. Star Wars. Idiot you are. Okay, so I've never played this game. I'm going to tell you something very controversial. Okay, this is so controversial, it even makes Scarlett Johansson go, Rasclat Ridgeon. I was never into Star Wars as a kid. Me, the sci-fi man, do you know what I'm saying? The sci-fi nerd. Star Wars was always a bit wizardy for me. Do you know what I mean? Like Obi-Wan and who used the Force, the mysterious Force. I never got into it. It was a bit sort of soft and fluffy. At the age Star Wars come out, mans like me was watching RoboCop. Help me! Do you know what I'm saying? Total Recall with the 3 boobs. I was watching a hardcore sci-fi that I shouldn't have been watching at my age. So I've never played this game, so let's have a look at it. So what we're doing here is shooting these beautiful little snow crystals that are flying towards you. I believe they're more powerful and dangerous than snow crystals. Lasers from the TIE fighters, one would imagine. Now, you don't actually control the flight. All I'm controlling is the cursor. So it's a standard type of exploration of the 3D, you know, that Elite style sort of visuals. There's a posh word for it. It's not wireframe, is it? Is it voxel? No, there's a posh word for it. I've forgotten. The only time I remember playing a game similar to this on a Spectrum, I wasn't a massive fan of the 3D type of games, was actually Elite, because Elite was like a different level. It was a bit more advanced. But this is fun. It's good fun. It's decent. No, it's not good fun. Let me temper that down. It's playable. I'm not a massive fan of these type of games. So what am I doing here? Right, so we're shooting these bits here. I mean, I'm not dissing the game. When it came out, it would have been a fascinating piece of technological achievement, one would imagine. Bearing in mind, this is on a Spectrum. Just now, it's not really, it doesn't really hold up massively well, but it still looks good considering. That in the back there is a Death Star. It's not a bunless burger with a raisin on the top. It is actually a Death Star. And now I've flown into the Death Star, and it does actually transition into a different portion of gameplay, as you can see. So now we're flying through these towers. Now it says to shoot the towers, and as you can see, I'm shooting them, but they're not blowing up. So, and I've also realised in this section, I can actually control the gameplay. I can control the flight. It's actually me doing that. I feel just like Luke Skywalker, for I shall indeed use the Force. So, there's not really much else to say about it, really. It is a Star Wars flight game. I don't know of any other Star Wars games on the Spectrum because, like I said, back in the day, I wasn't massively into Star Wars. It just wasn't my type of sci-fi. Now, I'm a massive sci-fi. I'm literally wearing a Star Wars shirt at the moment. So now I am a massive Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars now. But I kind of got into it a little bit later. Do you know what I mean? When I could sort of appreciate the storytelling a bit more. So yeah, we're just flying here, shooting these towers. The towers aren't blowing up. So instead we're going for the snowflakes. Now, the snowflakes do trigger me a little bit. I'm not talking in a political type of way. And snowflake. I'm just saying they look like snowflakes, which is annoying. But outside of that, it conveys a nice sense of flight. And we're flying through these towers. There's not much else to say. Hopefully it changes in a minute. Oh, here we go. I feel a transition coming. It's the Force. Use the Force. All right, then. What button's that? All right. So now I've got to avoid these plinths. They're not plinths. I just like saying plinth. I've got to avoid these plinths and make sure that my ship doesn't crash into them by going up and down. Now, when you look at this fantastic gameplay, I will guarantee you that not once do I crash, because when you've been playing games for as long as me, you kind of become a little bit like a Jedi. I can move things with my mind, especially... Nah, I probably shouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that. So, yeah, there's no shooting in this particular section, but at least it's a nice switch up in gameplay. It is actually quite smooth. The controls are quite smooth. Exhaust port ahead, exhaust port missed. Well, give me time to realise what the exhaust port is. At least point it out. Oh, I get it. I should have used the Force. Hold on a minute. Game stupid this is. No, it's not. It's a decent game. And when it came out at the time, I'm sure it's impressive. It's just not really doing it for me at the moment. I would have preferred a Super Nintendo Super Star Wars type of experience, which may actually be on the Spectrum. I'm pretty certain there's more than one Star Wars game on the old Specky, but yeah, it's decent fun. If you want a flying type of experience, I'll tell you what, I've actually been playing Star Wars Squadrons. I found the disc on the floor of my room, Star Wars Squadrons EA, for the Xbox. I didn't even realise I had it, and I shoved that in. I've been playing that, so I think because I've been playing that, obviously on a Xbox Series X, and then I've sort of come back to this, perhaps that will, perhaps I'll judge it slightly harshly, but overall, it's a pretty fun experience. It's not actually too hard when it comes to for a Spectrum game, and outside of that, that is pretty much it. So you've got several options here. I can give you the Yoda impression, number 1. You can do a live vote. I can give you the Darth Vader impression, number 2, or I can give you the Obi-Wan impression, number 3. You just got to press 1, 2, or 3 on your phone screen now. I'll give you the chance. Oh, we have selected the Obi-Wan impression with Darth Vader coming as number 2. So I'll do Obi-Wan. No, that is a Force. It's Obi-Wan. All right, and I'll do Darth Vader. And with that, it's the end of a quality, detailed, and in-depth review. That's how gaming review's done, everybody. Star Wars on the Spectrum. It's fun. It's not overly fun, and the game is now over. Thank the heavens above. I don't know. It's just not doing it for me. Let's start again. Good fun. As you can see, there's also three difficulties there. If you want to challenge yourself, you can go for hard. Spectrum games are hard enough as it is, so I wouldn't always go for hard on a Spectrum game. Most of the time, I'll just go for the recommended medium, and then we'll go again. Star Wars on the Spectrum. Check it out if you want that flight experience, and also if you're interested in how these 3D graphics were. It was an exciting time back when these games come out, because these sort of graphics were kind of revolutionary. So it does look good. I've got to admit, for the Spectrum, I've been quite harsh on it. Just I've sort of played Squadrons and Xbox, and I really shouldn't have done that and then gone back to this, should I? So that's all my fault. It's always my fault. Everything is always my fault. Let's end the bloody review. If you enjoyed the content, click that like button, share it, subscribe if you're new. Oh, I forgot to say, check me out on Blue Sky as well. There will be a link below, and say hello. And I'll say, right, mate, how you doing? Right. Be easy, behave yourself. See you later.